So we'll start off with Bobby Shmurda.
Oh, I had no idea. We're going to start off with Bobby. Let's do it.
Okay.
What's up?
So in case you don't know who Bobby Schmurda is, he's a rapper-songwriter who is looked at as one of the founders of Brooklyn drill music. On December 18th, 2014, New York City police arrested Schmurda and charged him along with several other members of the GS9 with conspiracy to murder, weapons possessions, and reckless endangerment. In 2016, he pled guilty and was sentenced to 7 years in prison, which was reduced to 5 years after receiving credit for the 2 years he already served. So he was released on February 23rd, 2021, and his release was considered as a symbol of freedom and is being widely celebrated across the hip-hop community.
Yeah. I shout out to Bobby Schmurda, bro. Straight up, get to the point. He didn't snitch.
No, he didn't.
That's really what a lot of it is about, the celebration. It's not really it's not more so as it's not like it's a celebration that he got locked up and he was, they celebrating the fact that, he was involved in crime and in different activities. It's for the most part, it's about how he handled his time. So
how he stuck to the code.
The street code for sure.
Right.
But if you even look at it past the street code, as a friend, you know what I mean? He did some things that, most people won't be willing to do. And as a man, young man, actually, when he went in, he handled himself like an OG.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I think he had another member of the crew. He took more time, you know what I mean, for that member. I don't know the whole details, but that's what's been circling around for a while, even before he went in. So I think it was six years total.
And he served, a little over 6 years. So he didn't do the full 7, but
yeah.
They let him out for good behavior.
Good behavior. He got out, and I think right now is the best time for that to happen because you got a whole bunch of buffoonery going on in the industry. In general, not even just in the industry, just in general, it's a lot of people that's looking like snitching is, oh man, ain't nothing wrong with that, and you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with impacting other people's lives and families and stuff like that. And I think when accountability is not looked into or not respected, that's the kind of atmosphere you're going to have, is people just saying, oh man, well, I'll snitch on him. I ain't going to take the time. And I think Bobby Schmurda's situation, it shows that real men take accountability for their actions and the things that they were responsible for doing. And that was not happening over the past few years.
Yeah.
And
I feel like it's one of those things where they say you have to stand for something or you're fall for anything.
Yeah.
And in this case, he stood by his code.
For sure.
He wasn't the downfall of anybody else who he had love for.
Right.
Not condoning anything he was doing.
Right.
But the fact that he cared for people still, that he was around and it was around him, to the point that he wasn't about to contribute to their downfall.
Yeah.
He was just going to take his charge and somebody else's.
Right.
In order to keep life moving for them. And he wasn't going to participate in anything else that was going to make anybody else's life around him that he cared for harder.
Right. I think right now he's setting himself up to put himself in a good position back in the city of New York, man. Like, I think a lot of people is respecting him heavy. And so is the industry. So he's going to have a lot of opportunities. He's going to have a whole bunch of opportunities right now because it's a lot of people paying attention to him. So
hopefully all of that contributing with, the time he served and all of that and the love he had for the people around him, hopefully it trickles out into the community.
Yeah. We just want to touch on that, man. Once again, shout out to Schmurda and his team, man. And we're going to listen to some music, come back, man.